time.
Until the next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Under the Spotlight. Tonight we turn our full attention to the one, the only, the Merrillville Pirates. We'll be breaking down every play, every drive, and every moment as the Pirates hit the field, looking to prove once again why they're one of the most electrifying teams in the region. Anything can happen. This is Under the Spotlight, and Pirates football starts right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Under the Spotlight. Today we'll be covering the Merrillville Pirates football team. They've won an amazing amount of games straight so far. It's great to see what they're going to continue to do today. Today we'll be playing Griffith. It's going to be a great game.
A great game. And Merrillville Pirates run out there. Let's see who will be receiving the ball first. Looks like the Griffith Cougars. They're going to be in a pretty exciting mood, but their record is 6-7. Oh, for those kids out there, what they say, 6-7.
You already know, man. This is, things like that the kids love these days. But Merrillville Pirates, you see Cease giving the Pirates the energy they need, and it's going to be a great game.
A great game. Looks like the Pirates are going to be receiving.
Will be receiving.
We have number 8 for the Griffith Cougars to be kicking it off to Joshua Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie's dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Bounces it outside, and he walked down here at the 27-yard line. We got Michael Heel here for 2,581 passing yards for the season and 8 INTs.
I'm no curious about those 8 picks. Michael, I used to know him. He's a perfectionist. He always wants to be perfect, but even the best quarterbacks can make mistakes.
Wow, what a catch by Smoot. But yes,
he's a reliable target for this Merrillville offense.
Very reliable. He is I was in past game last week. They were going against New Palestine. I was talking to the co-host Jonathan. I was saying how much I would take the Pirate defense over Pirate offense any day. Reason being is they're just in the one elite unit. Oh, Michael Hill under pressure.
Michael Hill's got to get that ball out quicker.
He really does. We were just praising him about that elite, the elite ability to be able to read the field. But it all comes down to his blockers, Cam Jordan and Greenfield.
Cam Jordan, great carry.
Down. That was a gain of 17
he's
yards.
A difficult guy to bring down. He's a big physical back. He can do all the things. Every trait
Indeed
that he has.
He's a great running back. Jaquarius Johnson.
You also gotta give some credit to this Pirate line, led by guys like Caden Ocias, Jamal Cherry. Some great units out there.
Oh yes, these are some hefty fellers. Do not see Tremaine Hemingway weighing in at 390 pounds, just pushing 400.
Big fella.
Oh, what a break in the
brought
O-line.
Down. Payne. That's his second bigger play of the game. They may have to get a better guy on him. Looks like Cherry's having some issues.
Indeed. They're getting a hard time getting to this end zone. Oh, catch by Michael Smoot. That was just a great play. For 2 receptions of the game.
That's just the first drive. This kid gets the ball a lot, and you can see why.
Yeah, we could really see why, and I can see the Pirate defense is getting warmed up because they have confidence they're going to score here. Touchdown.
And
Darnell
touchdown,
Bowles.
Pirates.
What a play by Darnell Bowles. Standing on business, he just quoted in sign language.
Hey, this team, they're athletic, but they might have a dark side to them, as some coaches say. But still, it's about this brotherhood that you see here. See the whole team celebrating here. It's just brotherhood.
That's a great brotherhood. I wish back when I played for Merrillville back in 1964 when Krutz was a coach, I really wish that brotherhood was the same, but it was a lot different back then.
Everything was different back then, We had different kids playing, different, expectations, but, you can see that this Pirate defense and offense still has success nowadays.
Indeed. We have Joel Salas out there to get the extra point, and the kick is good. Last week he was blocked. He had a block. Well, they blocked this kick, and the week before that, they tried to block it, but he ended up getting injured, and wow, why is Jamal Cherry kicking the ball? Ooh. That's a concerning sight to see.
It's truly concerning, Jamal, back, when I was first, looking at this Merrillville team, he used to play center. He plays a lot of O-line positions. He's very, very, valuable to this team. You can move him around a lot. But kicker is one of those things I'd never expected to see him play.
Never expected. It should have been a Benito Gonzalez, but I believe he ended up graduating early. Yes. He was a star soccer player, and Coach Cease for the Merrillville Pirates did end up bringing him over to football, and he's finally brought down after a gang of 15. We got Phillip Rivers going to be out there. He's going to be 17 years old, weighing at 228 pounds.
Now, we're going to see what he can do to this Pirate defense, but honestly, I don't think there's much that's going to be able to be done.
Oh,
pretty decent for the carry. Oh, the Pirates can't bring him down.
He almost broke up for Greenfield for the first play now. That was going to be electric.
Would have been electric, but, the Pirate defense, they contain him like they always do.
What a breakup by
a punishing hit. I talked to this Pirate defense, and, I talked to his D coordinator, Anthony Curry, and he says that he's big on, delivering punishment. He's okay with you, getting the ball in certain spots, but he wants to make sure you feel the wrath for it.
Speaking of punishment, what about that sack by Karan Moore and a group of Pirates?
They call this kid the BDR. I no clue what that stands for, but, whatever that is, it's got to be positive. You can see him get back there with just no effort at all.
No effort at all. What would they say on the sidelines? BDR, BDR.
I hear him screaming that. No clue what that means, but it's got to be something good.
No clue. I got to ask Coach. And brought down again by Karan Moore.
He's a big piece of this Pirate defense. And you can see right now, he clogs the middle. He gets to the passer. He does all these things. That's why he's a big reason why Merrillville's so successful.
Man, like I said, man, I don't know how many games we tuned in for the Merrillville Pirates, but this Pirate defense is one elite unit.
They're a very elite unit. They bring energy. They're everything you want out of an elite defense. Now we're going to see what Michael Hill.
I'm assuming they could have beat 2020's Bears team.
I believe so. I mean,
oh my gosh,
as a big kid, he snaps that kid's ankles, but honestly, you don't see things like that right now. You expect him to be more of a tackler. Well, not a tackler. You expect him to break more tackles, but you can see him using his moves there. He's very reliable.
Very reliable. Very. The whole Pirates crew is really reliable. I would say maybe their secondary could be doing better. But I mean, hey, next year
you can't be mad when they put points on the board.
No, you can't. You can't. However they get points is however they get points.
Michael Hill.
As to Darnell Bowles, I thought Michael Hill was going for the scramble. That's a beautiful read.
So too, he's dangerous with his legs, a true dual threat at the quarterback position.
Oh yes,
you'll see this kid playing in You'll see this kid playing all over now.
Darnell Bowles for another touchdown.
Pirate touchdown.
Would you like
And
to
like
do
I
the
said, man, the
halftime report?
brotherhood.
This is his second touchdown of the night here, Prince of Chicago. I mean,
I have to say, I mean, he's a big target. He's tall. He's long. He has length. You can see why they want to give him the football, and he just gets open perfectly on that under route.
he just gets so open, and it's just the amount of Michael Hill trusts Darnell to catch it. You don't see no fear in his eyes. Looks like double coverage to me. And Michael Hill threw it like it was a piece of cake, right to drop it in his hands.
Michael Hill, he's done that all season. He's made great plays. Last week against New Pal, he made some amazing plays, and he's going to continue to do that as the season progresses.
Indeed.
And
so that's the end of our first quarter here.
We're going to see that great play again by Darnell Bowles. That's my best right now. Lewis.
Man, the whole team just seems to be so.
Bowles.
Yeah, the whole team seems to be happy, and they celebrate each other.
It's great to see out of a team. You can see why this team is so elite. They support each other and everything.
Indeed. And speaking of the dual threat from Michael Hill, the media has been saying he's going to be like the next Lamar Jackson here. I
can see it. I mean, if you really look at Lamar play, you can see that his goal was always to throw the football. And I see Michael Hill play. I see the exact same thing. I see the goal to throw the football, but I also see he's not afraid to do anything. He just wants his team to win. And that's something you love out of the quarterback.
It is something you really love. And what a game. Well, what a catch by number 14 for a gain of 8 down at the 32-yard line.
I know Coach Curry, the defensive coordinator of the Pirates, he's upset about a big game like that on the catch. His secondary, he's mainly a secondary coach, and he gets very upset, but I'm sure he's happy about that.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I thought that was a catch. That was a breakup by Keith Edwards.
Great play by Keith. Great play by Edwards.
I thought he would have caught that. That was actually a breakup. Dude, I keep him away from your girlfriend now. Because he breaks everything up. And where is he going? Rayshawn Shelley is just flying. Now,
they talk about this team with how athletic they are, but discipline is a thing that we have seen that they sometimes can't have.
Yes,
that's
breakup by Warren Brown.
Warren Brown, the star safety of this team.
Oh my God! Did you see last year? He went against Concord. He blew this. No, it was Hammond Morton, the Governors. He overly ran over this kid. I mean, boom, you felt it from the press box. Warren Brown has proved himself not only to us, but the coaches and the scouts. Well, I'm sure he's going to have a full ride scholarship.
You'll see this kid playing the next level for sure.
Oh, next level for sure. I can't wait to go to those games.
Let's see number 1 for Griffith getting in Edwards' face, something you might not want to see. You might have to punish him later for that. We've seen it before. This power defense, they are physical, and they hit hard.
Extremely hard. There's no way we up here all the way in the press box should be feeling the hits from down there.
But those are the things that happen with his power defense. They got big hitters, kids like Robert Newell, Amari Eller, Keith Edwards. These kids have no remorse. They'll hit you hard. They want to punish you.
That's all they have in mind.
Michael Hill drops back. And 2 right now, Lewis for a short gain of 1. Can't be mad about yardage. Just can't be mad about it.
I mean,
Michael Hill hit before he could throw. Looked like a screen. Gotta get that ball off to Jordan.
Well, he got it to Jordan now.
Down to Jordan.
For first down.
First down, Pirates.
And I don't even know what to think about these Pirates, man.
No one can beat them.
That was almost an interception.
Michael Hill,
speaking of no one can beat him,
gotta be careful with balls like that.
Yes, it's 2nd and 10, and he's getting careless. What's happened to the momentum? Looks like they're having a momentum switch. Oh, catch by Mike.
Here we go.
Whoa!
Michael Smoot with a great catch.
He snagged it right from the defender. Man, Prince of
Michael
Chicago.
Smoot, we've been talking about this kid all day, man. You know, this is his 6th catch already in the game, and it's just the second quarter. And I don't think Michael Hill's going to stop going towards him.
Right now, Lewis again. Man, speaking of the Pirate defense, I'm sorry, but I know we're on the Pirate offense, but there's our 2-minute warning, so we could go ahead and talk about this Pirate defense. This Pirate defense, Robert Newell reminds me of Chad Bosa, and their linebacker, Caden McGoldrick, reminds me of Joe Bosa. The awesome brotherhood, man. Awesome brotherhood.
I mean, I remember, Chad, he was a freak of nature, man. I remember, I got the gift to go scout him back in the day. He was an Ohio State Buckeye. He actually, he didn't grow up in Merrillville, but he had some friends who did, and he always had some great things to say about the city. But Chad, he was a freak of nature, and he's a freak of nature, and I can see similarities between him and this right end of this team. Oh, touchdown!
Right now, Lewis.
Big red zone target. You see this kid get a lot of touches in the red zone, and you can see why. Look at the size of this kid. This kid most certainly can play at the next level.
Most certainly. But all that matters come down to the grades. We were looking at the team's GPA. Right now, Lewis he's passing. He's not passing with high colors, but he's passing.
And those are things that, as a coach, you're happy that he's at least passing, but if you're a college coach, you want this kid to do way better. Especially when the ability he has on the field.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you did work where you were a scout coach for the Florida Gators back in your prime.
Indeed, I did used to scout, and one thing I can't say is that we look at grades very, very, very much. There's been many kids who I've loved their talent.
It's going deep. It's going deep. And it's called.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Touchdown. Number 14 for the Griffith Cougars.
Panthers.
Oh,
the
Panthers.
That's my fault.
Sorry. No, that's me. That's me.
Panthers. They might be Panthers. But that is a great ball by Rivers.
Wow.
I know that, Coach Curry and the D coordinator, he's going to have words. That's something you can't see, man.
Just dropped it in his hand. That was such a break in this Pirate defense. I don't think anyone was expecting that. No one.
Nobody expects that, but all I can't say is a weakness for this Pirate team is sometimes the secondary. The secondary sometimes can't play to their true potential. But we're going to see if quarterback Michael Hill can get him back in this, and I don't think there's any worry about winning this game.
Oh, no worries. What I would say with the secondary is our Pirate defensive line is so strong and such an elite unit. They always get people tackled behind the line. You know what I mean? The secondary aren't used to making as much tackles as they should because our D-line is such a great unit that they stop them behind the line each time.
I agree with that statement, Roadkill. I have to say, man, this Pirate D-line is something that is very reliable. Curtis Walker!
And finally brought down out of bounds. Wow. Michael Hill today.
14 for 19 on the day.
234 passing yards already in one day. Haven't even reached fourth quarter.
Great day for Michael Hill. You can just see him. He's starting to start feeling it now.
So as being a former scout. Oh, nice. Nice reception by Clayton Boyd. But as being a former scout, what all do you see in these Pirates? Who would you think about scouting? What do you see?
I have to look at this running back room, man. This running back room, they have a lot of good running backs. You see Cameron Jordan, he plays everywhere. You see this kid line up a receiver, running back. It doesn't matter. Anywhere with the ball in his hands, he's dangerous.
Indeed. Now,
they also have their backup running back, Joshua Boogie. This kid is also, he's a young kid. He has plenty of time to get better, and he's already a true problem for any defense that's facing the Pirate offense.
And just coming back from an ACL injury too.
Coming back fresh from an ACL injury, and Right when he heard it, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm close friends with Boogie, but I would say that I know the kid. And when I first talked to him after he got hurt, and it was demoralizing for the kid.
Yes, and for halftime, they're going to be 7-21. Rynell Lewis with the ankle breaker. You could take on Prince of Chicago.
All I have to say, man, is this Pirate defense and this Pirate offense just have to keep doing what they're doing. Griffith, these Panthers, they can't beat this team. I don't think anyone can beat this team. The Pirates are too hot right now. We're going to look here. We're going to see Michael Hill, 16 out of 22, 255 yards and 3 touchdowns. Great things that you want to see out of him.
Great things.
As this halftime report, we're going to want to get back to this game here, and it's going to look like the Pirates are going to be kicking this one off.
The special team is an elite unit. Elite unit.
A very elite unit. You can see them making a lot of plays, and they punish kids as well. Like that, a big hit.
Just Savion Ellis.
Now that kid, man. That's another kid. He plays a little bit of linebacker. He plays a little bit of running back, and that kid, you might see him playing at the next level as well. A lot of these younger kids, you're gonna see playing at the next level.
But I have heard from, one of my nephews go to their high school, okay? A lot of them been saying that they have a bad scouting program and that not too many scouts look at them, and they've been wanting to go to the Governors, Hammond Morton. I don't know what to say about that. You're a former scout, so what would you say about this situation here?
All I can say is, as I know, when I was allowed to go to schools, I had to talk to the head coach. All scouting goes through the head coaches, and the head coaches, they provide the opportunities for the kids to play at the next level. And if they don't want the kids to play at the next level, they tell scouts not to come.
Brought down by Karan Moore.
Take it down. That's a big hit. Lost of 14 on the play, or lost of 4 on the play. That's my bad.
But
it's like they're gonna have to punt this one away.
You think we're able to get some type of program to get these guys some scouts, man? These kids deserve it. You see this team. What is Keith doing? And he picks it up. He's running, and he's brought down by number 7.
Number 7, man. All I can say is, I think that was Keith Edwards on that. Got to be a little bit better about that.
That was a bad decision. A very bad decision.
We're going to see what quarterback Michael Hill can do. And all I can say is, as a scout, Michael Hill's everything I want in the quarterback. This kid,
everything.
He plays. This kid, he's not also just a quarterback. He's a teammate, and he's a multiple
going deep for Curtis Walker.
Deep.
And looks like that could have been grabbable. I think it was grabbable. Curtis Walker didn't go for it. Maybe a little bit.
Curtis Walker, he's a great speed demon, but sometimes he has difficulty.
What are we doing? Interception! Michael Hill.
Michael Hill.
And he's still going.
Oh my gosh, Michael Hill just threw that one up there.
What a momentum shift.
Man, this might be what Griffith needed to get back in this football game.
This might be exactly what they needed. Who was he throwing it to?
Michael Hill, double coverage. All I can say is I get it. Bowles is a tall receiver, but you can't be throwing double coverage like that.
Especially in tight coverage like that. That's a rookie mistake.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect something out of her. This is Michael Hill's first year of varsity football, but you still expect better things out of him.
Ooh, what a hit by Karan Moore.
And this Pirate defense is punishing the running backs, man. I talked to Jonathan Taylor before this game, and he told me that he was worried about playing against this D-line. He said that these kids, they clawed gaps and they caused problems. But you're going to see him make a great big hit. Big hit.
Big hit. Oh, my God. What another momentum shift.
Another momentum shift. The Pirates get the ball back. They need Michael Hill another opportunity.
I'm sure. By Warren Brown. What a hit by Warren Brown.
Comes down. He brings the thunder from the sky, and he lights this kid up.
Like I was telling you before, he is one great hitter. I swear. My lordy.
This kid, you're gonna see Warren Brown. He does everything, man. I've seen him return kicks. I've seen him line up at receiver. This kid does everything, man. Now we got in the backfield, we got Joshua Boogie and Michael Hill. We're gonna see what this play is here. And the big boy brings down Boogie. And I mean, that's just got to be a better play call there by Brad Cease.
Just have to.
Ball to Jordan. Jordan brought down after a small gain. And it's 3rd and 13. These Pirates are this defense is starting to get hyped up.
They're finding their momentum here.
Like again, a pass batted away.
Oh my gosh.
This Pirate offense is falling apart a little bit.
Michael Hill
Michael
for the
Michael
scramble.
Hill looking to scramble.
First down, and some more.
Michael Hill using
and
the
finally
sweet
brought
feet.
down.
Rush of 30. And like
For the
I
season,
said,
he
man,
has
this is a
45
true dual
rushes,
threat.
587 rushes, yards on those rushes. And what'd you say? I'm sorry.
It's all good, Robert. You know, all I have to say is, like I said, Michael Hill, a true dual threat, man. You're gonna see him do everything, just everything. And you see he has 500 yards rushing on the year already. Let's see if he gets to that 1,000. That might be a goal for him.
Sure, for our post-game questioning, I'm sure we could tell him about that. Would you try and get to, 1,000? You're at 585, closer to 600. That's basically only 400 more yards,
And and you're gonna see this Pirate offense is very explosive. So plays like big plays, rushing plays can happen a lot. They're gonna see Michael Hill pick off
touchdown. Michael Hill with the scramble.
Push that in effortlessly.
Wow.
Great play by Hill. And I know Brad Cease is all hyped up about his young quarterback. I mean, I've seen Brad Cease happy, upset, a lot of emotions during this game, but I'm sure he's happy though overall to see a touchdown like that by his quarterback.
I went to their one of their practices. Their old player, John Peters. I heard, what was it? Their head principal, Krutz. When John Peters ran the school was ran well. But John Peters isn't here anymore, so I wonder how the school is doing. But, I mean, just looking at how many fans are here and how much people are excited to just be here, man, I think this school is ran well. Pretty well.
It has to, man. Looks like it's thriving. Football program's doing pretty well. You're also going to see this is a new uniform. Last year they had some old uniforms, but this year they've spiced it up.
These uniforms are nice.
Team, I agree. They're very nice, and we're going to see them for years to come, I'm sure.
Oh,
missed
by Keith Edwards.
Hit by Edwards.
What a great hit, man.
Great hit right there.
And sacked down.
The Power defense, they gang tackle Rivers there, and look at him getting in his face.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
You're gonna see this defense is quite aggressive, but you're gonna see they definitely talk the talk and walk the walk.
Talk the talk and walk the walk.
That's an old saying from back in the day. You know I'm an older coach.
Yes, I do, man. You've been in this program for a while. Oh!
An ankle breaker on the catch.
Hawk down. Finally brought down after a big game.
And, I'm sure the coach of Griffith is happy to see something like that, and I'm sure the defensive coordinator isn't happy to see something like that.
That's a great play to go into the fourth quarter. It's just going to be almost impossible to come back.
Especially now when you have an elite unit on both sides of the ball like this. I mean, Merrillville, it's a true problem. All we gotta say is Michael Hill's got to continue to play well, and I don't think anyone can stop this team.
And that's just a hardcore truth. I know some other teams would hate to hear it. They could be the best team in the DAC now, but once they go against the Merrillville Pirates, that's where it all goes bad. I think the Pirates' worst game might have been when they scored at least 20-7. That's probably one of their worst games. Because
exactly, that is considered a bad game for Merrillville. Merrillville, they expect great things of themselves, so why they'll be great.
I think I was talking to Coach Curry about 2 games ago. He said he considers a bad game if he lets up 2 or more touchdowns. So, I mean,
you can see it. His team, he's a perfectionist. A lot of these people on this team are. And that's why I believe they have such success. They want to be perfect every time they have the football, or they have going against them with the football.
Indeed. Now, I was having a quick question. Are you going to be attending our next game?
I plan on it, of course. I plan on it, and I believe I will be able to. And then he's brought down. That's Ja'Kai Jones on the tackle, the sophomore.
Wow. With Natewan Gills and Keenan Sims. Keenan Sims is one of the biggest players they have in this league right now.
He's one of the biggest people I've ever seen in my life. Respectfully, he's probably probably the top 3 biggest people I've ever seen. But
do you think he have a good chance? Brought down by Robert Newell. Now,
you're going to see Robert Newell make a lot of plays here. And he's been a little quiet this game, but his impact has still been felt.
Last game, he had up to 5 sacks, 2 tackles, 2 assisting tackles, a total of 7 in total. He had a ball-out game last night. No, last week.
I know Griffin saw the film, and they've been trying to get Robert a lot more difficulty getting back to the quarterback. They've been hitting with running backs, receivers coming off the ball.
Keith
Edwards, his 5th tackle of the game.
To bring it into turnover and downs, what do you think the Pirates' offense game plan is going to be? You think they're going to go out there and score or run the clock down in the game? What do you think?
Honestly, man, all I can say is I think they're going to hand this ball off. You're going to see these great backs, Ja'Carrius Johnson, Joshua Boogie, Cameron Jordan, a lot of just great kids, man.
To give props to our Griffith Panthers, they've been stopping the run game pretty well, actually. They've been only going
very well. Curtis Walker with a catch.
First down. Curtis Walker.
First down, Pirates. It's becoming a theme here, and I think that they're just going to hand this ball off as much as they want. See Ja'Carrius Johnson in the backfield.
Man, and brought down after a gain of 3. Like I said, I think this D-line for the Panthers is pretty tough. A tough unit. It's just
they are a tougher unit, but this Merrillville O-line, man, they're led by studs.
He finally brought down almost Greenfield. It looked like it to me.
Yeah, I thought Joshua Boogie was going to get gone there, Joshua Boogie, he's a smaller running back, but this kid is an all-around back. This kid can run you over, jump over you, spin past you. This kid can do everything, and he's exactly why you see him mixed in with Jordan. Getting some carries here.
Ja'Carrius Johnson
gonna run
fights
that
us for the
D-lineman
first
over.
down. Runs him over.
You're gonna see him just fight for yardage, man. He's a smaller kid, but this kid is hungry, man.
Indeed, he's like a beaver. He's like a beaver, small but very aggressive.
Extremely aggressive,
runs
man.
him over.
Ja'Carrius Johnson just runs that kid over.
Like I said, runs him over like he's a piece of paper.
Man, I've seen Ja'Carrius Johnson do some lifting, man. I can't lie. Back in the day, when Ja'Carrius Johnson was a freshman, he's a senior now. He's a freshman. I got the privilege to go watch them lift, man. The Merrillville team, they're very good at lifting, and I see a lot of potential. But Ja'Carrius Johnson with a jump cut.
And Ja'Carrius is out there trying to get the touchdown because no running back this game has scored a touchdown. But I'm sure they need to worry about running the clock out.
Yeah, and you're going to see Merrillville run the same plays, man. I talked to Brad Cease. Brad Cease says, I have no problem running the same play if they can't stop it. And you're going to see Griffith, they can't stop J.Q. Johnson.
They haven't been able to stop him.
J.Q. Johnson gets brought down there with the gain of 3.
He gets brought down. But he is going to fight again to get in.
Johnson.
Almost in for the touchdown. Down at the 1 with about less than 40 seconds left. Going to hit the 30-second mark and touchdown. Ja'Carrius Johnson.
Touchdown. And you're going to see the team come celebrate with them. This is a brotherhood. You're going to see all the seniors come over.
Hey. Oh. What you say about brotherhood now? What?
Hey.
Oh, man.
Man, I don't know if Merrillville planned that, but that was something nice, man.
That was a great thing to watch. Hit the gritty, and then they all end up coming together. He did his own solo celebration, and they come together.
They all came
as
together
one
and did the
elite unit.
A very elite unit. You're gonna see Coach Brad Seas give JQ his props there. And they're going for 2 on this, and batted away at number 0.
That almost looked like an intercepting, Prince of Chicago.
I had to say it looked like it, but Michael Hill, he has an arm on him. He throws some missiles in there, and that just bounced off the hands of him. We got about 30 seconds left in the game. We're going to see what happens. Big hit. Oh, my gosh.
Just took his head off.
His head is gone. Greg Hughes on the hit. Oh, my gosh. And now that is just nasty.
Just nasty.
Another big hit.
Arion Kirkendall. And that's the game, folks. I hope you guys enjoy. The score is 34-7. Merrillville Pirates with the win. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Under the Spotlight. We enjoyed having you. I'm sure you guys enjoyed having us. This is Under the Spotlight. Until next time.
Until the next.